What's going on, everybody? Spaceballs here, and welcome to our first Kingdom of Hero Tactics War 2 video. Sorry, that name gets me sometimes, and you guys are going to love the way I pronounce the names in this game. So this is a new game that just got released on Global last night, about 26 hours ago, and we started playing it just to test it out, and everybody in the community was just having so much fun with it. Everybody's loving it. Now, this doesn't mean I'm giving up Calibria. I love Calibria. I will still be doing daily content on Calibria and streaming it pretty much every single night on Twitch. That is in the description if you guys want to follow me there. But we also will be adding this game to the channel as well. For now, it's just a lot of fun. The community's loving it. So what I wanted to do in this video is start up a new account. Now I have my other account, which is like level 16 or 17. But I wanted to start up a new account and kind of give you my first impressions, but at the same time, kind of show you what to do, what Nat 5 to pick, what Nat 4 to pick, you know, what you should be doing the first couple days of playing the game, and I'll give you my first impressions all at the same time. And then in the later days, I will do a full beginner's guide on the game for you. So let's just get right into this, guys. I'm having so much fun with this game, so I wanted to share it with you guys because I know you guys will enjoy it too. So here we go. You start off the game. Now there's a lot of story mode. I have the sound muted. The sound is really cool in this game, but I believe it is not copyright free, so I don't want to take the chance of playing it. So for now, we're gonna have it muted. Maybe in the future we will be able to play it because it is really good background music. So we're kind of just gonna skip through this stuff. If you guys want to watch the story and stuff like that, you absolutely can. Now they start you with Sif, and the one of the best things about this game is they start you with your first Nat 5 for free and your first Nat 4 for free. So the thing with that is you always want to make sure you're picking the right one. Now, there's a lot of good ones in this game. You're not necessarily going to pick the wrong one. Pretty much our whole guild picked different ones, and everybody's happy with their pick. So first thing, just like most gacha games, they're going to shoot you into the game. They're going to put you right into a battle, which is the campaign battle. So of course, you're just going to click through all of this. You're going to start your battle. You're going to click on your heroes. They're going to start you with a healer, and they're going to start you with a damage dealer. But you're going to get way better than this. Even for me, like within an hour of playing the game, I had like a 5-star. I had a couple 4-stars. They give you a bunch of summons. Now in this game, so far as LD summons go, you can't summon 3-stars yet, so you can only summon 4-stars or 5-stars, which I think is pretty cool. So you don't have to worry about getting a LD scroll and not getting something premium, because no matter what, you're gonna get a 4-star or a 5-star. Now I don't know how that's gonna be long term, but again, it's something unique. And the best part about this game and what makes this game stand out from other games, like Calibria has a lot of stuff that makes it stand out from Summoning War and Epic 7. What makes this game stand out from all of those games is that it has tactical battling, which a lot of gacha games do not have this, where you're actually set up like Arknights here, where you're actually on a puzzle, you know, game field here, and you can actually move your character from, you know, block to block. So like if your damage dealer or your healer has an AoE move, you can move him close and then he'll do an AoE in whatever his range is, which we'll go over that in a second. We're not going to get too much into the beginner's guide stuff. I just kind of want to show you the game, let you guys see it. You can also put the stuff in auto. Beginning, you can't auto. You have to click everything because it's just trying to teach you how to play the game. See, now that he moved, we can go into the middle. So if we had like an AoE damage dealer, we can move to the middle here, and then we can do AoE damage. If you have a healer, you move next to your player and you heal him. In the beginning, you're not really going to worry about too much of that stuff. Some monsters can only hit from 2 spaces away, so that means they have range. Some can only hit from 1 space away, but that's all stuff that you'll learn as you get to know the monsters in the game. But for today, we're kind of just going to go through it. I'm going to run through all this stuff, show you what 5-stars that are good, what 4-stars that are good. I still don't even know myself that much, but I just know that I'm enjoying the game. It's a lot of fun, so I definitely want to share it with you guys, so maybe you guys can download it. We have a great guild so far. I mean, it is filling up fast, but if you guys can get on fast enough, I can definitely get you into the guild. But as you can see here, we're just kind of clicking away here. Easy peasy, just like any other gacha game. It's just showing you how to battle, how to move around the board. And what really makes this game fun is it's not like standard gacha games where you're just lined up in a line, you know, the normal speed meta. First one goes, second one goes, third one goes, fourth one goes. This you can actually move around, actually tactical, you know, stuff about it, because you're not just pretty much in a straight line, you know, using your speed buff, using your defense break, and then using your nuker. This is going to take a lot more than that, so that's what's really intriguing me about the game. At first, I didn't think I was going to like the game. It kind of reminded me of like Epic 7 and Arc Knights mixed, but as I started playing the game, I was really getting sucked into it, and I'm really enjoying it, so I'm happy to play this second game with you guys. So, you know, download it, let me know what you think. You guys, you never know, you might love it just like we all did. The whole community is playing it now pretty much, and not that we're giving up Calibria, it's just something to play on the side while we wait for content in Calibria, or just something to take our mind off of Calibria while we're farming, because sometimes, you know, when you get late game in gacha games, sometimes you're just farming 18 hours a day and not really doing much else in the game. So taking on a new game just gives you, you know, more chores, more stuff to do. Now, I know some of you guys aren't going to have time to play a second game, which is totally fine. Don't worry, I'm going to separate this from my Calibria content, so don't worry about that. So pretty much here, they're going to give you some summons. You're going to go through all this stuff. I'm trying to just kind of jump through to where you get the 5-star, so we can go over some of the 5-star units. And now, same like Calibria, you have your light and your dark, you have your elements, you have your fire, I guess you have your, not sure what this one's called, you have your water, you have your fire, you have your element, I guess we'll call it element, the green one. So we're just gonna kind of skip through everything. Then you got your main quest. There's so much engagement in this game, there's so many quests, there's so many events and prizes. Now, I don't know if that's going to keep up. Now, I do hear mixed things about the company, but you can't really judge a company, you know, for what they did in the past. You have to kind of worry about what they're going to do in the future. So I'm not going to worry about what they did in the past. We're going to worry about what they do with this particular game. I know they don't have the greatest, you know, record when it comes to gaming in general. But hey, you never know what could have happened. They could have been, you know, owned by a different company. They could have been bought out. You never know. So let's just start this game fresh with a fresh slate, and let's just see where it goes. I don't plan on spending much money. You don't really need to spend much money, to be honest with you, because they just give you so much free stuff in the beginning that it's not necessary. Now, a lot of our, you know, Calibria whales did whale out a little bit in the beginning, which is fine if that's what you want to do. See, now here, like, if you can't get close enough, you can just move, and you got to end your turn. A lot of this stuff in the beginning, once you get past a couple of the first stages, you could just press auto, and all of this will auto out for you. Obviously, the first couple stages, you're going to have to do yourself, just like any other gacha game. So let's just kind of click along here, and then we'll be right back once this is over. Okay, so now we're done with that. It's pretty much the same thing as the first stage. I just don't want to bore you guys to death. So let me know in the comments if anybody's played this game yet. I know it just came out on global. I know it's been out on other servers, not the global server. I think like the Asian server, Chinese server, something like that. But it just came out on global about 24 hours ago. So it's very, very new to the global server. I was looking at the world records, like not the world records, but the world rankings, and the highest people were like level 15 or 16. So you know that it is brand new as far as that goes. So if anybody's been playing it, let me know how you feel about it. Let me know if you're liking it. Let everybody in the comments know if you're liking it. But I'm loving it. Great game, great second game for us to bring onto the channel here. You guys know I've been looking for a second game for about a month or two, maybe even 3, since Epic 7. Like, Epic 7 was almost the game, but it didn't keep me intrigued long enough, and I'm hoping this game does, which I think it's going to, because it has its own selling point, which is that tactical battlefield, which I showed you. It's like, even the bosses run around it. It's just so much fun. So let me know what you guys think of that part of it. So we're kind of just going to skip along here. I'm trying to get to the Nat 5 part, because that is the main part of this beginning video, is my first impressions, which I kind of given you guys by telling you how much I'm enjoying the game. And it's just like any other gacha game. It's going to walk you through the beginning. It's going to walk you through all of the runes, what to upgrade, you know, normal rune sheet here, except for in this game, slot 4 is speed, slot 2 is crit rate, attack, or crit damage, and slot 6 is attack, defense, HP. I believe also slot 2 is HP, defense. This game does have flat stats, so keep that in mind. It's not like Calibria, where they don't have flat stats. Now, if you want to watch it, this explains everything to you guys, so all you have to do is watch this stuff, read it, and it will explain exactly how that stuff works. There's no need for me to go over, you know, all of that stuff right now. Same thing with continuous upgrade. You can upgrade it. In this game, you can actually click to level 9, and the rune will actually go to level 9. It won't stop after 10 or 20. It'll literally go until it hits level 9, or you run out of currency, silver, whatever you want to call it. So that is a good thing about this game. I don't know why we're upgrading this particular rune so much, this is just going to be our side account that we're going to do some, you know, beginning gameplay on. Eventually, we're going to jump back on my own account, and I will show you guys that as well. For today, I'm just trying to get through. All right, so we're good now. Can we go back now? I'm trying to just get to the Nat 5 picker. Now, the Nat 5 picker is in your mailbox, and you start off with it. I don't know how long they're going to be doing this for, guys, so if you feel like you want to play, or if you're not sure, try to jump on and just claim this stuff, because the L&D 4-star, which is a dark 4-star they give you, she is amazing. She's so good. I already basically 5-starred mine, and the Nat 5 they give you is also amazing. So with those two monsters alone, you could pretty much run through the campaign as long as you pick up some decent runes along the way. But as you see here, they also give you a LD 3-star, and there's only 2 in the game right now, so I don't know what they plan on doing as far as that goes. Maybe they're just going to do them as rewards and not necessarily have summons for them. I'm not sure. Game just came out, but you do get the first one for free. As you can see, you get a bunch of stuff. You get runes. You get your first rune pack. Well, not pack, but your rune pack / set for free, which is a fatal set in Summoning War, an attack set in CCG. This, I'm not sure what it's called in this game, but we'll go over that in a second. But it's the first decent set that you will get, which you will put on your 5-star monster. You also get some summons. So let's just collect everything. You get some gems for summonings, but the most important thing here for us is this 5-star summon, and make sure you collect your 4-star, because so Freya, I'm gonna have so much fun with these names with you guys. Now I know I'm probably not gonna say them right. I'm gonna try my best, but I know it's gonna make you guys smile and you guys are gonna love it. I think Freya or Freya. What do you guys, let me know in the comments. I know you guys are gonna pick on me, so it doesn't matter how I say it. We're gonna go with Freya. I like that name. Freya it is. She's really good. OP. She gives continuous damage. She gives an invincibility and a speed increase, almost like the Elven Queen and Windwalker mixed. And then her A1, she increases mobility. She's really good, so build her. Enjoy her. Also, the 3-star they give you is very good. She's a damage dealer. She increases mobility, reflect damage, increase defense, and provoke. She's a really good starting monster to get. So they really do set you up in this game. They really do. They give you a bunch of stuff to start with. They give you a bunch of gems, runes. Now, I don't know how long this is going to go on for, if they're going to keep doing this stuff, keep giving us all this free stuff. But they do have a battle pass in this game, so let's go over that quick. I want to go over like some of the beginning stuff and what you should be doing when you first download the game. So the first thing is what we just did. We're going to go over the Nat 5 in a second, but you're going to go into your mailbox. You're going to open up all of your stuff here. So you're going to receive everything. So everything is out. So then you could use it. After you pick your 5-star, you pick your 4-star, you know, you throw some runes on your 5-star and your 4-star. The first thing you're going to do in this game is you're going to do your campaign. You're going to go from level 1 all the way to level 7 on normal. And then you're going to do it again on, I believe it's hard, and then on hell mode. That's usually the first thing you should do when starting gacha games, because it just builds you up. It gives you some basic runes. It builds up your heroes, monsters, whatever you want to call them. It maxes them out to their max levels, and then you can level up some food, and then you can move on to like the TOA here, the arena. All this stuff will unlock as you open up the campaign, and the TOA actually gives you an LD Nat 5 if you finish it, and I believe it's just the first time you finish it, but never again after that. But that is a cool prize to get, and some really good incentive to want to grind this game in the beginning. So the first thing you're going to do is just you're going to jump into these campaigns. You're going to, you know, grind normal all the way around, grind hard all the way around, and then grind hell all the way around. And by the end of that, you should have like, you know, your first 6-star. You should have your first couple 5-stars, and you should be ready to go, you know, as far as to start doing your rune dungeon, because that's going to be the next thing you do, which we'll get into that in our next video. But for now, in this video, we're going to say, just stick to the campaign, do as much of the campaign as possible, level up your heroes, level up your food, and collect your rewards. Because there is a ton of rewards in this game, guys. There's event rewards. They got battle pass. I mean, there's just so much stuff for me to go over. I don't want to drag this video out too much. But as you can see, there's so many packs. Now, don't get confused. There's going to be a Supreme pack that pops here after you get to like level 3 or level 4. It is not an LD Nat 5, guys. It looks like an LD Nat 5, but it's not. It's just a regular Nat 5. So it's called the Supreme pack. Just know it's not an LD Nat 5. It's just a regular Nat 5. The starter pack is actually really good. I don't know if it hits yet. I think you have to start playing the game for some of these packs to start opening, but as you can see, you still get gifts like receive here. There's a starter pack that's really good. That is the only pack that I bought so far because it gives you daily gems and some summons and stuff like that. But I wouldn't recommend spending too much money in the beginning because you don't really need to anyways. But just keep an eye out for that. They do have the battle pass, which I believe is here, Kingdom Pass. Now this is 26 bucks and you get a ton of stuff. You get a legendary summon. I believe you get an LD summon. So this is actually really good value, kind of like Raid Shadow Legends. This game is like mixed between all of the gacha games, like mixed into one. Raid, Epic 7, Summoning War, Calibria. So just have fun with it, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. But just make sure you're doing all this stuff. Make sure you're doing all your events. Make sure you're opening all your mail. So now let's get right into this 5-star here so I can show you guys what some of the good 5-stars are that you should go with for your first one. Okay, so you're going to go here. You're going to go into your summons, which is down here on the bottom. You got costumes. This game has costumes, and the artwork in this game is amazing, guys. So we're actually going to do some summons here, if I have any. No, I actually don't have any yet, but they have costumes. There's so much stuff. The 3 stars look amazing. As you can see here by this artwork, when you're actually in battle, everything is in mini mode. So everything's like miniaturized, which is really cool as well. But when you're outside of battles, everything is regular size, and the graphics are amazing. You could set your own, profile picture. There's just so much customization. So much fun. But let's get into what everybody's here for. Where is our Nat 5 picker? Oh, we have to go. That's right. You actually don't go to summons to claim it. Now you're going to go back into your mailbox. You're going to go down to your storage. And whatever you open that doesn't go straight into like your summons or whatever it is, it's going to go into your storage, which you'll see a number here. It'll go from 1 to 2 to 3, whatever it is. Your rune packs, your XP boosters, all that stuff is going to go here. And there is a time limit on this stuff. So even for me, I don't know, probably going to get back on this account in a few days. Let's just open everything just so I don't miss out on it, which I recommend the same for you guys. Just make sure you get all of this stuff out of here. Your runes. For me, I'm not going to be playing on this account too much. I'm just going to be using this account as a basic guide to show you guys the beginning of the game. And once we get through that, we're going to jump straight back to my main account. But here's the Nat 5 picker. You will also get a Nat 4 picker. Now, you don't get the Nat 4 until you hit like level 3 or 4. So we're not going to be able to do that in this video, but I will do that in the next video. So for this video, we're just going to stick to the Nat 5 because I think that's the most important. Nat 4 is not really as important. I would say just go with a healer as far as Nat 4 goes. I believe it's Penny Loop and Rihanna. Those are the 2 4-stars you probably want to go with, one of those 2. They're both really good healers. One has immunity and one has like AoE heal. So I would stick with the healer because you get a lot of damage. You're going to probably pick a damage dealer as your Nat 5. And you also got Frey as your light dark kind of damage dealer and support. So I would say you probably want a strong healer. So as far as your 4-star goes, I'd probably go with one of those 2. But just to give you a heads up on that. Now, I picked the Freet. And the simple reason why I picked the Freet, if you click up here, you can see their info. Now, I picked her because she has continuous damage, she has attack down, she has heal block, and she hits like a truck. Now, a lot of people, as you can see, 37% of the people actually picked a Freet, and everybody's loving her. Now, it doesn't mean you have to pick her just because 37% picked her, because also with Mr. Bleeze here, he is amazing, and as you can see, he's not picked that much, and this guy is also amazing. So we kind of narrowed it down to 3. And the other one is Igwe. So I would say Igwe, and there's actually one more. Morgan as well. I believe her name is Morgan. For your starting hero, guys. Yeah, so Morgan, this is what I narrowed it down to. Now, guys, there's also other ones that are really good too. So this is not the end-all be-all, but this is my recommendation for you guys as good farmers. Because you want to start the game with a really good farmer. So you can farm your XP, farm more monsters, get you more summons, get you more crystals. So I narrowed this down to actual farmers. So we're going to say Morgan, Bleeze, Afreet, and Igwe. Those are my top 4 here, guys. Those are the 4 you should probably go with. Now, you can't make a wrong choice out of the 4 of them. They're all really good in their own ways. They're all really good farmers. So you can pretty much pick any one of those. For this one, we're going to go with Igwe, I believe. I think Igwe's so good. But Bleeze is so good too, though, and he looks amazing. This guy looks so cool, as you can see. But we're going to go with Igwe, and I'll show you why. Base accuracy by 10. Additionally, Igwe has a 35% chance to counterattack, which is really good. So that makes him a really good farmer. Attacks enemies with a target area, so that means he's doing AoE damage in that target area. Every successful hit, 30% chance to apply continuous recovery on yourself each return. So it also keeps himself healed. And then his A1 is also an AoE hit, which is attacks enemies with a target area and then transfers debuffs. So he's really good for starting monster because he's got an A1 that is an area effect. So for this, we're not going to be playing this account too much anyways, but for this video, we're going to go with Igwe because I think he's a really good choice. But like I said, you can't go wrong with any of the choices that I told you. But I think Igwe is probably going to be top tier next to Ifrit. So we're going to go with him because he is that good and he looks amazing. So you can't go wrong with that. Looks amazing, does a good job. And then what you'll do is right after you do that, you'll open up your rune pack and you will throw these runes right on your damage dealer because these are damage runes. In this game, they're called charge runes, which gives you 35% attack. So you're going to throw this rune right on whatever monster you do end up picking. So there you got a full set. But in this game, it's only 4 sets. It's not like Calibria where you can extend the sets. It's only 4 sets and 2 sets, like Summoning War, Epic 7, I believe. All those other games. So there's no 6 sets in this game, only 4 or 2. Maybe they'll change it in the future. We're not really sure. They give you a Dark Awakening pack so you can awaken that 4-star that they give you. So that's another thing you get. So they pretty much start you off really well here. And then they give you enough gems to buy the Awakening pack for your 5-star that you pick. So you can also awaken that as well. So let's just do that quick here so I can show you. Oh, it's 200 gems. So you have to farm up a little bit of crystals. But once you start doing campaign, they really start giving you a ton of crystals. But that's pretty much how you're going to start the game, guys. You're going to pick your 5-star. And then as you level up, I think once you get to level 2 or 3, you're going to get the same thing in your mailbox. But it's going to be a 4-star picker. And like I said, you should probably go with the healer because you have more than enough damage dealers that they start you off with. So right after you do all that, you put your runes on your 5-star. You know, she's good to go. They give you some skill I think they're called skill fairies in this game. And they give you XP frogs, they're called in this game. So you can level up your 5-star a little bit. You throw the runes that they gave you on her. So you're going to jump right into campaign, guys. You're going to level up the 5-star they gave you. You're going to level up the 4-star they gave you. And eventually you're going to pick another 4-star, which I recommend it being a healer. Then you're going to start opening up this campaign. As you open up the campaign, you're going to get your rune dungeon, which then you get your speed sets, your vampire sets, your crit rate sets, all that good stuff. Same with the arena, all that stuff will unlock, but I recommend really grinding this campaign as much as you can before doing anything else. Then you'll get the awakening dungeon, the rift, all that stuff will open as you do the campaign. So I'd say for the first 3 or 4 days, something like that, depending on how much you're going to play the game, you're going to be in campaign. You're going to be leveling up everything they gave you. You're going to level up the runes. Try not to level up too much 1-star, 2-star runes because you're going to get better runes as you move on. And once you get into this rune dungeon, you're going to get really good runes. So pretty much stay in the campaign. I would say do hard and normal and hard. Do those, get full stars on those, and then by the time you're done with that, everything else will be unlocked. You'll probably have a bunch of summons, a bunch of gems, and a bunch of new monsters by then. And then in the next video, I will tell you guys where to go after that. But this is pretty much just my first impressions, what to do when you start the game, how to pick your first Nat 5, how to pick your first Nat 4, which we'll go over in the next video because you do have to level up a little bit to do it. But that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. Let me know what you think of the game, guys. Let me know if you downloaded it, if you played it, if you tried it. I hope this helps you in starting off and what to do when you first break into the game. As always, my Discord and my Twitch are in the description below. We stream twice a day. We're going to be streaming this game in the morning, Calibria at night, so I hope to see you guys there. Discord has a lot of help for this game and any other game that we play. Calibria, Kingdom of Heroes, Clash Royale, whatever game it is, we have a Discord for it. Lots and lots of help there. We have our random giveaway going on still, which you guys know. Sub to the channel, like, comment on all of the videos on the channel to be a part of that. We're almost at 1,000 subs. We're about 40 subs away. So once we hit 1,000 subs, we're going to be doing a huge giveaway for that. So I'm so excited about that. So as always, I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Spaceballs out. Peace, guys.